Searching for topics to do on a video, I typed how to on the YouTube search bar and was moved when I saw how to become the best version of yourself as one of the top 5 questions people ask. It told me 5 things. Number 1, people know there's a version of themselves that maximizes their potential. Number 2, many are living a fragmented version of their optimal selves. Number 3, there's an earnest desire to improve. Number 4, people don't know what it takes to become the best versions of themselves. And therefore, number 5, they're looking for a guide. Hi, I'm Modesta Mahiga, a global multi-award winning management consultant, certified executive coach, business trainer, project and change management professional, and the CEO of Modesta Mahiga LLC, where we equip you to improve your 360 leadership effectiveness, advance into leadership positions, drive organizational market results, and position as influential thought leader in your industry. In this series, I share mindsets and habits that will help you become the best version of yourself. Since this is such a hot topic, would you please do me a favor and share this video so that others can find it? Thank you. So how do you become the best version of yourself? By embracing these 6 mindsets. Mindset number 1 says, I can only become the best version of myself if I know who I want to become. There are 7 questions that set you on your journey to knowing yourself better. Number 1, who am I? Number 2, why am I here? Number 3, what do I stand for? Number 4, where am I going? Number 5, how will I get there? Number 6, when do I want to get there? And number 7, who do I need to become to get there? Build mindset number 1 by regularly reflecting and defining who you want to become to be the best version of yourself. If you don't set time aside to regularly do this exercise, you will drift into whatever external circumstances bring your way. Carve out an hour to ask yourself these 7 questions. Then revisit and review your responses once a week in the first month, every 2 weeks in the second, then at least once a month thereafter, making adjustments as things become clearer to you. I do this prayerfully so I can hear God's plan for my life and align my responses accordingly. Mindset number 2 is I can only become the best version of myself when I thrive as a whole person. What does this mean? It means you exist in a 360 reality where every area of your work and life affects all other areas. There is no personal professional divide. So if you're to become the best version of yourself, you will need to, number 1, develop, and 2, align every area of your life. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, personally, relationally, financially, professionally, in your leadership and impact. This means, for instance, there's no winning at work when there's chaos at home. You will not get ahead in your professional development if your attitude stinks. And nothing, not your family, career, or business, will take off the ground if you compromise your health. It takes embracing a whole person, 360 leadership development mindset to become the best version of yourself. Mindset number 3 says, I am 100% responsible for the results of my life. If you felt yourself push back when you heard that, I feel you. It's a bitter pill to swallow because there are many actors and situations in our work and lives that seem out of our control. But the truth is, no matter what was done or not done by others, or what situation came up, at the end of the day, you have the power and responsibility to chart your own path forward. I recently heard Terry Savelle Foy quote T.D. Jakes as saying, someone else can take the same hand you've been dealt with and win. So no matter how things started or currently are, you have the power to choose how they turn around and end. You can adopt mindset 3 by reminding yourself, I don't blame external factors. I find solutions. It is said life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to what happens to us. Does your family take too long to get ready in the morning, making you late for work? Don't complain. Find a solution. This could look like getting everybody earlier, getting them up earlier so that they can do the activities that cause the delays, or finding alternative transport for yourself or them. Does your colleagues' actions compromise your work delivery? You may be able to connect with them before the next deliverable to support them with theirs so it doesn't sabotage yours. You could engage a third party to help you both negotiate a win-win solution, or if completely untenable, remove yourself or them from engagement. There are always options. If you're giving away a family member or friend and they're always taking, tell them to rectify the imbalance, purpose in your heart how much to give and don't cross your limits. Or honestly, just simply cut them off. You always have options. Mindset number 4 is my daily consistent action is guaranteed to yield exponential results. The Bible says, do not despise humble beginnings. Your efforts to become the best version of yourself may not seem like much, but tell yourself every action I take compounds over time to yield exponential results. Don't get discouraged by the lack of perceived progress at the beginning. Transformation is a process. Like a seed growing into a fruit tree, much of it is hidden for some time. And even when it starts to show, it's a little shoot, then a small plant, and on with the stages until you have a full-grown tree with a harvest of fruit on it. If you get discouraged by what you're looking at the beginning, you will not have the staying power to see it through to the successful end. So keep at it. You can instill Mindset 4 into your thinking with the daily declaration, I take daily consistent action, regardless of what it looks like or how I feel. I did a video on intensity versus intentionality, contrasting the difference between taking intense, sporadic action that you don't maintain to being intentional about taking manageable and consistent action you can sustain over a prolonged period of time. It is the latter, not the former, that gives you lasting results. Rather than leave it to chance or sheer willpower, you can build a system to help you take daily action, regardless of what it looks like or how you feel. So check out our next video on 5 daily habits to becoming the best version of yourself to help you do that. Mindset number 5 to becoming the best version of yourself is I can rise up to change anything, anytime I choose. Experiencing a setback? Tell yourself, I can rise up to change anything, anytime I choose. Then follow through immediately. Don't stay down and wallow. Get up and back on the driver's seat of your life and take corrective action to get back on track and on your way to becoming the best version of yourself. You may also want to check out my video on how to get unstuck and back on track. Mindset number 6, the final one, to becoming the best version of yourself is there is help and I can get it. We often feel like we're the only ones going through something or our situation is too far gone for repair. This is far from the truth. There is always help and you can always get it. Tell yourself this to open yourself up to new possibilities. Then take action to search for answers. Pray, think, ask your networks and good old Google, and you will generate hundreds of possibilities. Narrow these down to the ones within your reach and take the first step. When a challenge arises, remind yourself, there is help and I can get it. If this video has been of value, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications and share it with others in your network. In the next video, drum roll please, we will explore the 5 daily habits to becoming the best version of yourself. I'll see you there.